Hello ladies and gents, DK86 right back here with you. The Halo 5 beta has finally come to an end after about 2.5 weeks I think it was, and this is me reminiscing on the good times. This is a game of me playing on Empire, it's Slayer, because in the last 2 days of the beta they got rid of Strongholds and Breakout, and I personally prefer Strongholds. But I found this gameplay and I think I did quite well in this one. As you can see, I'm rushing the back base, back of Empire. Playing this game with Nexus of Ice, that's Nexus from Texas, good friend of mine, and this guy coming around here, I take a shot and melee him in the face. Beast! And he's down. Anyways, I wanted to talk about this beta a little bit, because as we know with the Halo Master Chief Collection coming out and all the controversy surrounding that and the way 343 uberly publicly failed and we all kind of hated them for it, a lot of people were skeptical regarding the Halo 5 Guardians beta and Halo 5 Guardians in general, and I think they've redeemed themselves, to be honest. I mean, this far exceeded my expectations by a long way. I mean, I was expecting something like Halo 4, even though I was a fan of Halo 4, I really wasn't expecting it to go to a whole new level like they did with this. I think the maps were great. I didn't like the remix maps. I didn't mind Eden, which was the remix of Empire. I absolutely hated Regret. I think Truth, which is the midship remake, was a superior map to Regret. I think Regret kind of ruined Truth, to be honest. They should have left it as it is. I mean, turning Truth on his head and making it look like Truth has kind of crash landed and it's been there for 100 years and there's grass and greenery growing all over the place. Didn't really like that. I don't think the map had any flow to it. I've got some gameplay of that as well, which I'll probably upload in another video. For this video, this is the entire game of us playing on Empire. As you know, it's Slayer, so yeah, there's a guy crouching here, hiding like a little bitch, so I punched him and he's down. So yeah, the Halo 5 beta. What did you guys think of it? Personally, like I said, I really enjoyed it, and I am gutted that it's over. Like, absolutely gutted. And Halo 5, well, it looks like it's going to drop in November like every other freaking Halo game. And I just said the word fricking and my girlfriend absolutely hates that, so just to piss her off, frickin'. Okay, I've got that out of my system now. Yeah, I get told that I say the word frickin' too much, and it's just because I don't want to say fucking. But yeah, I think frickin' is a little bit more friendly, but I'll try not to say it. So I'm just nading the back area, well, the front of the map here. I call that front area there, I call it the beach. I don't know why I named it the beach, but since I've been calling it the beach, lots of other people call it the beach. So when you're on it, you call out beach blue side or red side or left and right side or beach middle, and that's how me and Nexus tend to communicate on this map. There's Nexus there in front of me, he's running along, he's going to rush back base. What he normally does is he sprints and then he jumps and does a boost and goes straight into the base, and then we attack it. He normally goes down the steps here on the left and I normally go around the other way. Anyways, let's keep going with this gameplay. We're just looking around, there's no enemies nearby. Don't know how many kills I end up with at the end of this one. I think I end up with 12, I'm not really sure. You see the post-game carnage report at the end of this anyways. So yeah, getting back on point, Halo 5 Guardians. I've got high hopes for it, to be honest. I think it's going to be freaking... Oh my god, I said freaking again. I think it's going to be fucking awesome. I'm looking forward to seeing parts of the campaign. Obviously, we haven't seen anything yet. But judging from the beta, graphically and gameplay-wise, I think it's going to be really good. I think it's going to be awesome. Let's talk about the maps. I think maps-wise, this map, Empire, was my favourite by far. It's a completely new map. We hadn't seen this before in any other Halo game. Before the beta started, there was some controversy surrounding aim down sights. So right now I've got the BR, I'm running around with it, and hopefully I'm going to aim down sights any moment now. No idea if I do or don't. But yeah, aim down sights. Every weapon features aim down sights now. And people are saying, oh, they're ripping off Call of Duty, what the fuck, oh, 343 sucks. I actually liked the aim down sights on all the weapons. I mean, you aim down sights, it doesn't really give you an advantage unless the weapon's got a scope. I mean, aiming down sights with the AR, I mean, you're just aiming with your HUD and it zooms in a bit, but it doesn't actually improve your firing or increase damage or anything. But like with the light rifle on Eden and a couple of the Forge maps they showcased on the beta, you know, that does increase the damage of the weapon. But yeah, aim down sights, I'm all for it. I think Halo needs to evolve. I think if they just keep on doing the same thing and rehashing it and just keep putting out the same sort of gameplay mechanics, I don't think it's going to do anything for the franchise. I think it needs to evolve with time. I mean, lots of people compare Halo to Call of Duty, and as I'm kind of a fan of Call of Duty. I'm not a huge fan of Call of Duty. I've always preferred Halo, but the thing is, the game has to evolve, and 343 get a lot of stick for that. I'm not saying they're perfect, and I'm not saying I'm not pissed at them because of what happened with the Halo Master Chief Collection, but at the same time, you have to let them, well, you have to allow them to push the game forward. I mean, things just can't stay the same, and I think die-hard Halo fans have a problem with that. And I'm a die-hard Halo fan. I've been playing Halo since launch in 2001. If you just look through my YouTube channel, you can see I've been a Halo fan since day one. And I think they've done a really damn good job with this. What else is new on here? Right, you've got sprint. You can sprint around the map. It's unlimited sprint. However, there's a kind of... it evens out because when your shields are down and you sprint, your shields won't recharge until you stop sprinting. And I think that's an interesting mechanic because it stops you from running away from a gunfight. And if you do choose to run away from a gunfight, then the person pursuing you has a chance to kill you because they'll know that your shield isn't recharging. And yeah, and it kind of, it makes you take cover, it makes you slow down, it makes you be a little bit more tactful in the way you approach the map and the way you approach the other team. I think it adds a whole new layer of gameplay and a whole new layer of what you can and can't do and what you should and shouldn't do. You've obviously got boost, so you can boost in any direction. So if there's incoming fire and you've just gone around a corner, you can hit a button, boost in, well, 4 directions: front, backwards, left and right, and you can boost out of danger. I think that was really, really cool. There's a lot you can do with it. There's the clamber ability where you jump and then you clamber when you hit an edge. You just hold the jump button and you just... I think Halo's needed that for a long time. You've just seen me do it there. It just lets you get to those hard to reach places, and when you run and jump and you're about to miss it, you can just hold the button and Master Chief or your Spartan grabs hold of the edge and pulls himself up. You've got the Spartan dash, so you sprint and hit the melee button and you do a Spartan dash. That's kind of like what they had in Destiny. And my phone's just made a noise even though I thought it was on silent. That's kind of what they had in Destiny, where you could... I can't remember what it was called in Destiny. To be honest, I haven't played Destiny since the Master Chief Collection came out. But that's a whole nother story there. I'm kind of pissed at Bungie at the moment. And of course, there's the other ability where you jump up in the air. You hold... for me, with my controller scheme, it's one of the triggers. And then you kind of hover in mid-air and then you can do the ground pound. The ground pound is pretty cool. I mean, it's not very powerful, but if you get the drop on an enemy and you time it just right, or if the enemy's shield is down, you can get a kill that way. And you always kind of celebrate. Assassinations are back, so if you sneak up behind an enemy, hold down the melee button and you'll pull off quite a stylish assassination. But you do leave yourself wide open to enemy fire, so yeah, watch out for that. I don't really know what else to say right now, I'm kind of rambling. The game's still going. We're at 9 minutes, so I know this is a 12-minute video and I've only got a couple of minutes left. So I think I'll sum up now. I think Halo 5 Guardians is going to be awesome. I've got high hopes for it. I've got my pre-order in. My pre-order's been in for the last 4 months. And there's loads of people on YouTube right now saying don't pre-order games. People keep releasing half-assed, broken games. And yeah, I agree with that. But at the same time, I'm always going to pre-order Halo. I'm just a big Halo fan, and I do trust 343 with it. I don't trust them with what they've done with the Master Chief Collection, but I do trust them in terms of them being able to make a good Halo game. Yes, I was a fan of Halo 4. I'm a fan of the Halo Master Chief Collection, even though they completely fucked it up. But I think they're going to learn from their mistakes. Well, hopefully they learn from the mistakes and they don't screw us around or screw it up any more than they already have. Halo Nightfall, I wasn't a huge fan of that, but I think we do need an Agent Locke backstory, even though I didn't really learn a lot about Agent Locke's backstory. But we'll see what happens with that. I've been really impressed with this. I think most people have been impressed with it. Most of the people who are skeptics, I think, have been converted by playing this beta. I think it's been a success all round, even though it was hard to find games sometimes. I think faults are expected with a beta such as this, and I think because they left it running for so long, I think they were able to iron out a few bugs, and hopefully with the final launch of Halo 5 Guardians this year in November, I guess, I think with the help of this beta, it won't have too many problems, and if it does have loads of problems, then I'm going to consider writing off 343 completely. Until then, they still got my vote. I still think they can do a good job of it. This game has been fucking awesome up until now. From everything we've seen so far, graphics, the 60 frames a second, the dedicated servers, the 1080p, the way it plays, the way it responds, the gunplay. Oh god, the gunplay is awesome. I think it's been really good. I'm not a big fan of the remix maps, like I said, but I'm willing to give them a chance, and I'm hoping to see other things that they're going to remake. For example, I'm looking forward to Zanzibar making a comeback. No idea if that's been announced or not. I don't think it has, but if they do announce that, I'm going to go batshit fucking crazy. So I hope you've enjoyed the gameplay. I'll be uploading more gameplay videos after this. It shouldn't be a long time till I upload them. I think I'm just going to slap them together and upload them as gameplay videos. So I hope you enjoy those. And I'm thinking of doing like a montage of epic kills between me and Nexus. I think that'll be pretty cool. So now we've won the game. It was 47 to 35. We won because the time ran out, but we only needed 3 more kills. And here's the post-game cons report. I got 12 and 6 deaths, 2.4 KD. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like this video if you liked it, and subscribe if you haven't already. Bye!